Okay, guys, I promised earlier today in making one of those tactical quickie videos that I would look for an epic arty relocation battle, and this fits the bill precisely. I was platooning this battle with two guys that in my Type 64 playing a whole bunch of games looking for people. I found Sobiet and I also found ZephyrNimbus. And that's what I used this tank for initially. I've had various ideas about using it, but one of them was to find people to join Panic. And this is Telemakos, which means farfighter, which there's a lot of farfighting in this battle, which means that the scout is only as closest to the enemy as is necessary in order to get the light. That's you don't need to be 1 inch closer. Now, in a few seconds here, the EZ8 is going to comment 3 arties, open map, and then he says, ooh. He's right, and the enemy made a push along the tracks. We weren't able to stop it, and I got all the arties to move, and it was one of the more exciting battles that I've been involved in the last couple of years. Very memorable. And, I'll admit that there's a lot of players over there that, could use a lot more experience and some instruction on, how to be more careful than they were. And another thing about this battle is I got hit for almost all my health by the SC-100, almost at the beginning. And there's a huge number of battles that I do really well in, where I'm almost dead, and I don't know what it is. Maybe you just you get a little adrenaline shot and you act more capably and more efficiently. That is a possibility. Maybe you don't act that way when you're at full health. So the fear of being hanged, as somebody once said, concentrates the mind wonderfully. So I'm going to hit the battle button here and get going. And geez, there we go. Speed it up. So there's the comment from the EZ8, and I'm doing my normal spotting run here. And Zephyr, yeah, he's got a clip in that thing, so he might be able to be very effective. So I was seen by the T-37, and then right through the gap in the buildings there. Look at that. I'm down to 113 HP. So don't crash into anybody. Now, the EZ8 did go down there, and I wish that I had been able to stay in front of them, and they had pulled back a bit. Right, they're not using the reconnaissance guy in any way, shape, or form, and it's too bad. So the T-37 on the enemy team is dead. And we're going to lose all those guys down there. And, I cannot... This tank is no good at close range fighting. So we lost the Leo, we lost the EZ8. I hope he stuck around and watched this. Well, if he didn't... now, here's a mistake. The Challenger is getting close. Wrong. I'll do the spotting. You stay back over there. That's the way to do it. And Zephyr is disengaging. And yeah, it's too bad. I can't talk to the... Yeah, arties all run. So there goes Sobiet. He's read the memo. M12 is on the move. Now the FE is on the move. And Zephyr's on the move. This is totally awesome. And the Challenger, and I wish these guys, understood the concept of scouting. And we're going to lose both of them. It's inevitable. It's a shame. And there's nothing I can do about it. If they'd come back here, they had plenty of time. They had plenty of speed. And they just died. Shame. So I got in a lot of damage in this one. And, I'm telemachusing here. I'm just staying as far away as I can. And then back off. Not seen. And we got all 3 arties out of the way. So that's beautiful. And there goes another one from arty. Or excuse me, yeah, the FV got the STA and the ammo got the VK. I'll do a little more spotting here. And that T-43, you know, bless his soul, has no clue. You know, is he a bot? Could be. Or an absolute beginner. And I'm going to run out of gold rounds here. Relight. And he can't see me. There we are. Now, because I'm such low health, and you know, I'm a one-shot for the Hellcat, the T-30-45, and the T-25, I've got to do these little loops off to the side. And I was just seen, so I got to back off. And Zephyr, that's really unfortunate. It's hard, you know, with arties in different locations. You can be vulnerable even if you're heavily covered by a bunch of buildings. And I'm just backing into cover here. And the ammo is at full health, right? Awesome. Or was. Ooh, he's being hurt. He just took out... Yeah, I'm Hellcat next. And Sobiet got him. Awesome. So, you know, we turned... I think we turned a catastrophe into a win. And I'll just show you what happens for the rest of this. I'll just advance it real quick. And... So I don't fire here. This is important. I'll let Sobiet take care of it. And then advance. There we are. And watch these arty shells land near me. There's one. I'm stunned. You're on. Sobiet gets him. And in all likelihood, who got him? The ammo. So I think you can easily see that, you know, as I said, we turned a catastrophe into a win, and every arty player has to, in the back of his mind, even if he's in a slow vehicle, you may have to move, and you may have to be mentally ready to do it, and pick the right moment. And you might miss a few shots, but if you can survive and get into cover where some friends can help you from being observed or shot at, you might be able to get in later shots that exercise a decisive influence on the outcome of the game. Anyways, you know, as I said at the beginning, it's too bad a lot of the players were performed poorly here. But hopefully, this is more than 2 years ago. Hopefully, a lot of them have learned a lot in the meantime. So that would be awesome. Anyways, it's game over, and a shout out there to Sobiet and Zephyr. Thanks a lot, guys. Awesome battle.